Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and I'm currently 24 weeks pregnant with baby number 2. And today I want to give a quick pregnancy update, and I do believe today is going to be super quick because not a ton has changed in the last couple of weeks since my 22-week update. So the only things that are noticeable to me are actually really exciting things. I haven't seen any declines. If you have seen my other videos, you may notice I am missing a certain accessory, which is the compression sleeve for the carpal tunnel. In the last several days, that has not really been a problem. I haven't been having the tingling in my fingers and the numbness and all that. So I think this is improving. I have done absolutely nothing to fix it. So I didn't even look up any exercises or anything to do to improve it. I have been using the compression sleeve during the day and sleeping in the more rigid sleeve at night since it first started. But the only thing I can think of is that I have been working on my diet. I know that my body works optimally on pretty much a paleo diet. Mostly, like, I'm always gluten and wheat free and soy free because those hurt the most immediately and longest. But I'm not always that great about being free of dairy, grains, legumes, like all the things. So I've pretty much been avoiding dairy altogether, which I know makes me swell and puff up. And honestly, I did it for vanity reasons, not necessarily because I was like, I shouldn't be eating this. I was just looking way too puffy and swollen, and as a pregnant woman, or a woman at all, you just don't want that. And I was like, this is not gonna work. I do not feel good looking in the mirror, so I need to cut out the dairy because I know that's what's making me so puffy. So I cut that out, and in a matter of like 2 or 3 days, saw a reduction in my puffiness. I work out several times a week, so it's like nice to be able to see the benefits of that and just kind of maintain, like, the belly's getting bigger, but I'm still staying within my frame. So that was why I cut out the dairy. And I've also been working on staying away from grains and legumes as much as possible as well, while still transitioning more of our dinner plan, because that's the main meal we eat together, to line up with that. The other thing I have noticed in the last couple of weeks is that I have gotten some of my energy back. So I'm not saying that I don't get tired. I do get physically tired. I'm still winded. I'm still pregnant, but I'm not as drained as I was in the beginning. Like, after that first 2 weeks, I had like 2 good weeks at the beginning of trimester 2, and then after that I have been feeling completely and totally wiped out all day every day. I'm not feeling that as much, so definitely I have been prioritizing rest. It's not perfect though, so I don't think it's all just rest. I think there is something that hormonally shifted in my body, and I'm now starting to feel a little bit of that trimester 2 energy that everybody promises. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same. Still out of breath, still drinking lemon water. My appetite is about the same. I keep forgetting I have not been weighing it every day like I was, so I have no idea what I weigh right now. Baby girl is moving and grooving around in there, which is great. I actually was able to feel and wasn't trying. I had just like tucked my hands under my belly last night, and right at that moment she moved. I don't know if I moved my stomach and she moved around, but I could definitely feel her with both of my hands moving last night. So that was really cool. Like I said, it's one of my favorite parts about being pregnant. So really hoping that soon those movements will be able to be felt externally. I would love for Brixton to be able to feel them as well as Dad. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my updates. I will go on and do a quick belly shot for you now so you can see what the bump is looking like at 24 weeks. All right, so here's the 24-week bump from the front and the side. And no shirt from the front, from the side. Haven't seen any stretch marks, and belly button is still in. So yeah, that's about it. I'm very curious to see how big I am compared to when I was pregnant with my sons. I might have to go back and look for some updates from some bump pics from when I was pregnant with my son, because I'm trying to figure out, like, I feel like I showed way sooner this time, but I also feel like I am smaller, even though I'm kind of huge. I don't know, I just feel like it's smaller. So I might be making that up altogether. I'm curious to see if I'm carrying bigger or around the same week over week, because I know with a lot of people, the second pregnancy, you're just like a lot bigger week over week than you were in the first pregnancy, and I'm just curious to see what that looks like. So I might try to get a shot like that and post it on social media. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram or Facebook, definitely hop over and do that if you want to see stuff like that, like side-by-side shots and things like that. And that is it for my update. So what are you experiencing around 24 weeks? Is it some of the same things? Are you feeling pretty good? Is it, you still drained? Are you experiencing that T2 drain that nobody likes to talk about apparently? Because I definitely posted in some mom groups and other moms were experiencing it. So I would love to hear how you're doing, what you're feeling. If you have any questions for me at all, please post those in the comments as well. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing if you like things like pregnancy updates, toddler mom parenting, teen mom parenting, just mom life in general, and all things related to surviving out here in these mom streets. Please consider subscribing. I would love to spend more time with you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.